really, but like, oh,
hello! How exciting! We finally get to do this thing.
I know. Hello.
Good.
Hello.
Yes, ladies unlaced. All right, we should probably introduce ourselves, so I should start. Good day, lords and ladies and all my lovelies. I'm Lady Morgan Elizabeth Summers, Countess of Spencer. Hello.
And buongiorno. I am Donna Catalina, Totalina, Contessa de Malagrana, and I like when you clap for me. And I'm Agnes.
Yay! And together we are
Chaste Treasure.
And that's why we can't do all of this live. Because that's a fun thing.
Yeah.
Yay. Oh, hello, Melissa McConnell. See, there's a lot of people that are going to be commenting, which is very exciting.
Melissa McConnell is a name after my own heart.
Yes. So welcome all to the Ladies Unlaced, where you get to see us the way you would never ever see us, which is to say, without much of anything on.
Just our red hats.
Yes, I did not anticipate coordinating the hats. That just happened to be a thing.
We're the red rat.
Head rat?
Red hat crew. I can speak English, I promise.
I'm a hood rat. It's very exciting.
But like, you know, coffee.
Yes. Yeah. So we are coming to you live. At least the three of us are currently coming to you live. And there's yes, thank you, Dan Hawkins, Chaste Treasure in the house. Yes. The whitest kids you know. Yeah. But we are coming to you live, at least in this regard. And we have many different things to share and enjoy with all of you today, including some brand new videos that we get to share with everybody.
Yay!
And we'll be asking questions, so people are welcome to ask us questions within reason. We can't guarantee that we will answer everything.
That was for you, Diego. I don't know I don't know if you saw that.
Oh yes, show your tongue.
Show your tongue.
Oh,
it's very silly.
Yes. And we're very grateful to be here. We wish we could have joined you in Alabama. Unfortunately, this was a crew that we were in particular really looking forward to put together. Oh God, no! I hope they don't cancel Louisiana.
Don't worry.
Yes, I have it on good authority that Louisiana is almost guaranteed to happen.
Yeah,
based on the ownership, come hell or high water, they're going to
truly
be through it. Oh, hello, greetings from Alabama.
Hello, Emmett.
So I think do you want to start with some questions? We've had some good ones, and then we'll transfer in. Oh yeah, that's a good one actually.
All
right. So I'm not currently operating the Facebook from that is Lady Rosaline. She is our resident social media mistress, which has been very, very helpful. All right, so we might as well get started with that one because that's fun. All right, ladies, what is the strangest thing that you've had to do for a tip? I have thoughts, but if anybody else wants to go first, feel free.
I'm trying to think if there was anything from Florida. I have one from Louisiana.
Oh yes. Oh, is this when we were doing the fundraiser?
Dare.
Yeah,
that's right. We played a game of Truth or Dare, and we sort of did a bunch of ridiculous things. I do recall at one point it was a kiss for a tip. So,
yes, we did that a couple of times.
It was a little one. It was a little one, but it was a nice tip. So
yeah,
I think that might be the craziest thing I've done. I rubbed a man's bald head. No, and then
I wasn't thinking that was where it was going to go, but all right.
And then I wrote Agnes on it in permanent marker.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love it when that happens.
Right, in permanent marker. And he said, okay, so in permanent marker, I wrote Agnes on the top of his head. And then later on, his wife asked me to sign her décolletage, which I did.
Oh, so, how fun.
So those are probably the weirdest things I've done. I just do weird things without needing a tip.
Right, yes. You did at one point, and I still have a video of it on my phone, where it was you and Lady Julie were doing handstands.
Yes.
Dave's Donuts at like 10 in the morning for no reason at all. You were just like, I'm going to do handstands. I've been doing yoga at home. And I was like, all right, go for it. And then you ripped your dress.
my corset busted, like on the not in a sexy way, in like all the way down my right side was just out, and I was like, well, this is where we're living today. So
it was brilliant. Do you think that when the Elf on the Shelf concept was introduced, that sooner or later somebody would do a song like that about it? Oh, how fun!
I have been creeped out by them since like day one.
The actual Elf on the Shelf.
So it's been in my brain since then. I'm shocked that no like bigger name celebrity has not done a song.
Right? Yeah. Did somebody would do something like that? I have one of my favorite Christmas songs, and it only comes on. It's one of my favorite things for when I'm traveling back from Louisiana. Usually, sometime in Alabama or Georgia, I end up hearing about Penguin James Penguin, Santa's Secret Spy. It's a country song. It's a real thing, and he has a secret penguin, like a secret agent penguin, that helps him on his journey. I don't remember what he does, but it's Penguin James Penguin. It's a real thing. Speaking of tips, by the way, which we just put our ticker down there. Thank you, off-screen Fräulein Elsa, who is taking care of all of our backstage needs. Yes, if you would consider tipping us, feel free to do so. The majority of the money that you will be tipping today will go to the ladies that you see on screen, but part of your tips will go towards the business itself. And we were so successful at the last show that we did that we were finally able to start putting our music up online. So I'm waiting for final approvals, but in theory, next week we should be up on all streaming services, which is very exciting. Yeah. So I was expecting it to be like, oh, you're going to be on Spotify and Apple Music. That'll be wonderful. And then it's like, oh, you can be on TikTok. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm on TikTok? What? So yeah, apparently that's going to be a thing. Yeah. I like it when you say it. Yes, I'm a secret agent penguin. I bet you are.
Secret agent bird.
There'll be a follow-up to Black Agnes. That's a Catalina question.
Can it just be... It's about this Agnes.
It's just Agnes. It's Agnes. It's Agnes. It's just Agnes. It's Agnes. Yes, that's all it is.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, that's a decent segue. Do you want to go into that?
Yeah, we might as well.
Sure. All right. So one of the first songs that we're doing is Black Agnes, and that was one of the ones that we got to record. So, Fräulein Elsa, you are ready. We will do our brand new world premiere of this fabulous, fabulous recording of the three of us.
Black Agnes was a Scottish lass, a bonny noble bride of a man who went to jail for his country's pride.
Agnes watched the enemy bring an army to her wall, and down she cried, for haggis sake, I'll die before I fall. Up with your kilt and down with your arse, you make me bloody sick. Your family tree's a cactus cause you're such a freaking prick. I hope you step on Legos and I hope your goldfish dies. I swear to every one of you I'll be no bonny prize. Ba-ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-ba-da-dum, bum, bum.
I wish a horrid pestilence upon your friends and kin. I hope that every time you wipe your fingers slip right in. I wish you more hair up your nose than has upon your head.
And I hope you shout the wrong name when you take your wife to bed. Oh, with your kilt and down with your arse, you make me bloody sick. Your family tree's a cactus cause you're such a freaking prick. I hope you step on Legos and I hope your goldfish dies. I swear to every one of you I'll be no bonny prize. Ba-ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-ba-da-dum, bum, bum.
You'll never get in, hear me lads, or give up your crusade. Roll right up a chicken's butt and pray that you get laid.
You smell like diarrhea and you're such a freaking creep. It's nice you grew a beard to make it easier on the cheap. Up with your kilt and down with your arse, you make me bloody sick. Your family tree's a cactus cause you're such a freaking prick. I hope you step on Legos and I hope your goldfish dies. I swear to every one of you I'll be no bonny prize. Ba-ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-ba-da-dum, bum, bum.
Black Agnes was a Scottish lass, the pride of all the land.
The enemy threw down his sword and threw up both his hands. All right, me lads, the jig is up. We've made the most of it. We've sharpened up our swords, boys, but she sharpened up her wit.
Yes!
So
Oh,
good.
I love it. Oh, thank you. Yay, watching Agnes' face and her great smile as she watches the video. Yay! Yes!
This is so great. I just like you did a really wonderful job with that.
That is
It's
so much fun.
beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I love that Rosaline is pimping us up from the shadows. So buy a Slippery When Wit CD. Yes, I have all of the CDs next to me actually, which is
Ooh.
always fun. So we have hard copies of all of the CDs before we get everything up online. But we have there. Slippery When Wit, our original Chaste Treasure. Where's the boob one? There it is.
Thank you, Cleopatra.
Cleopatra's like really interesting. I don't know who she is, but she's fascinating. That's questionably chaste. And then we have our holiday album, Ho 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 Irreverent Revelry. So we also have cards if you want to buy trading cards. I have a whole stack of them. Like Magic the Gathering. Yeah. And we have t-shirts online as well. Yes, like oh my god, yes, Melissa McConnell,
Yes.
we have CDs. We have all kinds
we
of
do.
We have 4 different albums. And they are all available if you go to our PayPal, and they are it's $15 a piece if you would like just a digital download. It is $19 including shipping and handling. So if you would like to buy a new album today, I will be happy to ship them out anywhere in the world. They are all wrapped in plastic, so they are very, what do you call that? Not homogenetic, whatever it is. Safe.
They're pasteurized.
Yes. They're pasteurized CDs. It's good.
Wrapped for
They're
your
high
seat.
in vitamin D.
John Pyle, how much for a full set of the trading cards? I think it was 20. It's 20 for all 5 of them. We have it's myself and Catalina and Rosaline and Lady Amanda and Lady Catherine as well. So we have, I think it was 20 to send all 5.
I'm so sorry, Dan Hawkins, you just made a Step Brothers reference, and thank you. Because there is nothing like the Catalina wine mixer. So thank you.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I had to throw that. Oh, there's a question. It's my name. What is it?
Yes.
Oh.
Where did you get the idea?
Where did I get the idea? So I had heard about Black Agnes and nobody really knew who she was. But also there was, as I was gathering information for it, I saw there was a comic strip. And I cannot remember. Someone might know what I'm talking about.
Mighty Girl.
Thank you.
Mighty Girl. Yeah.
It's Mighty Girl. All right. I have it written down somewhere, but they have an excellent comics, like web comic about Black Agnes. And that's sort of what made me realize, like, I really wanted to do that song. I was on the fence about it, and then I was like, yes, absolutely.
Oh, everybody misses Catalina. All right, now
I miss you too.
yes, there we go. Thank you, Rosaline. Off stage. Yeah, trading cards. We have 5.
I'm not full of myself. I have one right here.
Oh yes, I have one. I have one hanging up in my area as well.
Oh.
Yay!
Florida.
And we did have plans to get Sultana Laila out next, but then after Florida closed early, things got weird. So
Yeah.
oh, greetings from Florida as well. So ladies, I did have a question as well. Oh, but this is what Cajun foods have you tried? Not tried, but wanted.
Ooh, I've never had a muffaletta.
You've never had a muffaletta?
No.
Wait, you're over here. Sorry.
I have to gesture. Which direction am I going? Yeah, because it's mirrored. Yeah.
I've had many po' boys, but maybe not the food.
You got to get a muffaletta. It's the best.
No, I've had pretty much everything. There are some hot sauces I have not been brave enough to try. Because I know that there's in the French market there's a hot sauce stand, and you have to sign a waiver to do some of them. It's pretty intense.
Lady Evangeline's boy and I did that the one day we had off. We signed the waiver. It was intense. It's as bad as you think, but it's actually very tasty. Like, it was sort of worth it.
Well, Agnes, you lived down there. What's something that we should try that we have never?
Legs.
Frog legs. Is that a thing in Louisiana?
Yes, it is. Yep.
I mean, it's also a thing in France, so I guess it makes sense. But
yeah. Let's see what else. I mean, obviously beignets. I mean, you've had beignets probably. Boudin. Have you tried boudin?
I think I have.
It's like the sausage, with like rice and stuff in it. That's pretty much it, really. I mean, I love Cajun food, so.
Right, before anybody else throws up a question, because I know it's going to happen, I did have a question, because I came prepared today. So I have unintentionally been listening to all kinds of random things. I listened today to Annie Lennox for the first time in a long while.
Oh,
which was really
I love Annie Lennox.
Yeah, I like kind of sound like her, but not really sometimes, depending on what I'm doing. And I was just curious of the two of you, what's something that you've been listening to during this period of quarantine that maybe you haven't listened to in a really long time, or that people might be surprised to know that you are a fan of?
Oh,
Okay. Morgan coming with hard questions today.
Well, I mean, I've been listening, besides like a lot of podcasts. I've been listening to a lot of jazz recently.
Oh.
There's also I really like for just like a chill time, there's this thing called lo-fi beats on Spotify, and it's just like chill, and it's like right. And then also I've been listening to this band called Caravan Palace. They are this like, it's like 1940s meets like pop stuff. So it's like got a lot of pop beats, but like it's swing music. So like you could swing dance to it, but then like get down and get funky with it. I don't know. That funky with it.
Enya. I've also listened to some Enya, not recently. You know what? Actually, Sade. I've listened to a bunch of Sade lately.
Oh, all right.
Anyway,
All right.
you know it if you heard it. All right, Catalina, who have you been listening to?
Well, you know the answer to that, but one of the things I do know, just recently, there's an artist you might know. It's pretty popular, Hosier, and he just put out a cover of Parting Glass.
Shut the front door.
It's amazing, and it's live. So it was so bizarre to hear an artist that I love to listen to that was singing a song that we do all the time. It was a little surreal. It's very good, though. It's on Spotify if anyone wants to hear it.
Yes, thank you. See, somebody knows who Sade is. Kit.
Right.
Smooth operator. That's as much as I can sing before we go over copyright. Celtic Woman, I've heard some of, but yeah, there's some good stuff. 90s alternative, yes. I've been listening to a lot of
Always.
I've been learning guitar for the first time really in my life, but yeah, what? Catalina loves Hosier.
No.
And I've been trying to come up with things that I could play, and it's not as easy as I expected. Oh my god, I figured out.
Both. I love them both. Sorry. Frog legs grilled or fried.
Oh, all right.
I've had them more fried than I've had grilled. But yeah, and thank you very much about my Scottish French stuff. Thank you, appreciate it.
We've seen in Alabama, yes. I've also had things in Alabama that have been fun as well.
I should have barbecue in Alabama.
And I will say, though, the worst thing in Alabama, for whatever reason, and I do not know why, is your water tastes awful.
Oh, no.
It tastes like, what's the easiest way to say this? Like ginkgo? You know, have you ever walked past a ginkgo tree when it's flowering and it has a particular smell? It's like that, but in water.
So it's like, kind of like peaty, maybe?
It's like if, I don't know. I can't describe it without going into horrific details.
I think, Lady Morgan, you dug yourself into this one. You need to address the cuisine in Alabama.
Oh, yeah, that. This keeps happening. So this was last year.
It's one of my favorite stories.
This was last year. We were at the Alabama Medieval Fantasy Fair, which was where we were supposed to be. And it was Sunday. And it was over top of Lent. And we have a wondrous friend there, Janet, who is the cook. And she's been the cook in Louisiana for a number of years as well. Lovely, lovely woman. And she makes authentic dishes throughout the day at the festivals that she's at. And while we were there, right before a show, like 5 minutes before a show, I go over to her and she just has this like pile of meat kind of sitting around. I'm like, I really need to eat something really quickly before I go on stage. And I said, ooh, what's this? Assuming it was like deer or venison, like or duck, maybe. She's done duck a number of times. And she's like, oh, it's braised beaver and a red wine sauce. And I was like, come again? And she's like, it's braised beaver. And I was like, why is it braised beaver? And she said, well, it's Lent. And I was like, that's not an explanation. What the hell does that mean? And she said, well, beaver is a fish during Lent. So the actual, it was good. See, Suzanne was there. She knows. Suzanne is one of the people that runs things down in Alabama. It was very good. Oh, would we have eaten the beaver again? It depends on if there was another nuisance beaver. That was the other thing about it, was it wasn't just like, oh, we bought a beaver at a store, because clearly you wouldn't do that. But it was a nuisance animal that was on the property that was causing some damage to I think some of the food booths or something. But it was a nuisance animal. They humanely killed it and then decided to make it into a stew. So yes, I run on stage going, ladies, you're never going to guess. I ate some beaver for Lent. And they're like, wait a minute, what? And they start falling all over themselves about it. They're like, I don't know what was going on. See, there we go. Thank you, Suzanne, for putting the extra commentary. It was called the evening.
I mean, I'm always down to try new things.
Yes. See, all the Southerners are commenting because beaver is a fish. And like, what the hell?
I mean,
the Northerners are like, I don't understand. Yes, it was very tasty. I don't know why nobody else did it. It was very good. That was also the day that it was Lady Rosaline and then Lady she has the puppies. Oh god, I'm trying to remember.
Lady Isabella.
Isabel, thank you.
Isabella. Yes.
And she got horrifically burned the day beforehand.
Oh,
because
no.
Alabama is so much more sunny in March than when you come down from the East Coast. So it was ridiculous. It was just like this very, very strange day of like, I'm eating beaver. Isabel's just burned to a crisp. It was a very bizarre day.
Oh.
But that was my question. Does anybody else? Does anyone in our followers have a question? I'm gonna pour some more wine.
Oh, speaking of pouring, while we're waiting for questions, someone brought up a southern delicacy, and they said, "Oh yeah, ginger roux," and I want to let you know I've been trying to make this last forever. That's how much I have left, and I'm waiting. I'm gonna pour it now and drink it with all of you because this is it. Wonderful. All I have.
There is a place. It's probably not open right now, but there is a place in New Jersey that you can pick it up.
Ginger roux. So Lady Agnes, how does the master's degree feel now? So I don't. If you were in Florida, I have since graduated. If you're in Louisiana, it feels almost exactly the same in that it's been rendered completely useless. Yes. I mean, if we're going to be real about it, having a master's.
I feel like everybody's jobs have been rendered almost completely useless.
Fair enough. But yeah, no, I'm feeling great. You know, I did it. I have it. It gives me a sense of credibility, I guess.
You certainly have a lot more training than a lot of other people that I've met, which I definitely appreciate.
Absolutely true. I do have a lot of training.
If I could go back to college, because I graduated, oh God, more than 10 years ago. I would want to go back for a writing degree at this point.
Oh, right. You probably could do a writing master's degree if you'd like.
Probably.
They have them.
Catalina,
they'll
if
pay
you were
you
to ever go back to school, what would you want to go for?
Dr. Lady Agnes.
That's perfect.
I mean, I might have to do this now. I might have to become Dr. Lady.
I want to see that. I want to see the Dr. Lady Agnes. I mean, just in the rest of the all of us have our giant titles, and you're like, and I'm Dr. Lady Agnes.
Dr. Agnes.
Oh, wow.
Catalina and I participating in any more Shakespeare anytime soon? I'm participating in Shakespeare, but off screen. I've been his semi off-screen secretary. So basically, I just text him every day, and I'm like, "Hey, did you do that thing you're supposed to do?" And he's like, "Nope." And I'm like, "All right, we'll get it done." And that's all I've been doing. But Catalina, you gonna be in?
I believe I'm also doing Midsummer, but I need to clarify if that's the one that I'm doing. But I believe that is also Rosaline and I are both going to do that.
Ooh,
I think. Don't hold me to it.
I will have to tune in for sure.
Yes.
Oh, thank you for saying that. My eyes are pretty.
Oh, they are. You have a beautiful background.
Thanks. It's 99-cent curtains.
Yay! I'm going to do a brief reminder for those of you who are seeing our ticker down at the bottom, paypal.me/Chaste Treasure if you would like to donate to us being poor master's degree performers. We've had our livelihoods unfortunately taken away from us currently, which is very sad, but we're doing what we can. We also have there are CD sales. If you would like to purchase any CDs, we can ship them out to you. $15 just for the digital, or $19 with shipping and handling if you want the actual thing. And I've been able to get them signed on occasion. It depends on how well I can move the CD around, but we'll see what we can do. We also have trading cards, and we have T-shirts. We have a T-shirt website, which hopefully Rosaline will throw up on our comments. But we have a T-shirt website on, I'm trying to remember, it's not T-Fury, it's something like that. But you can check out our website, www.chastetreasure.com, and you can go from there to find our T-shirts, and you can find all of the other things that we are doing. Yes, know that your proceeds today are going to the ladies who are performing, as well as the business will be putting together more CDs that will be going online. So we really hope to see you do random stuff with TikTok once it goes up online. It'll be fun.
I fully plan to do like Renegade dressed like this.
Yeah.
But not our Renegade, the TikTok Renegade, which, wait a minute, what if the Renegade dance matches up to our Renegades?
Wait,
right,
so
listen.
what's the Renegade? You have to explain that to me, and then we'll show the next thing. Yeah. So what's the TikTok dance on Renegade?
I cannot.
No, I don't think you could do it, but can you describe it?
Oh yeah, it's one of those just little TikTok dances you do really from like the waist up.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like you sort of have the little.
The only one I've actually been following is the like, this girl straight and this girl not thing, which has been like the glorious, cute reveal of gayness that I've needed in my life. Oh. There's some kind of rap artist that goes, oh my God, this girl straight and this girl not. And that's just the video. Those are just the lyrics that happen to be in the song. And there's nothing to do with that as far as I'm aware. But a lot of people have been making the cute little TikToks of it, of like, surprise, I'm gay, with all these women coming out to their best friends and stuff. And people have been like, oh my God, I didn't know, you're the best. Yeah. And then really there's a couple of them that will like point at other people and then point at themselves. And then they're like, wait, we're both gay? When did that happen? Oh my God, I didn't know. Yeah, it's just, yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
Spreadshirt. Thank you, Rosaline. It is shopspreadshirt.com.
Sure.
Yes. And the nice thing about the Spreadshirt site is that you can order things in just about every size. We've realized that we have some flaws in that system, but a lot of sizes are included. And that's our goal, is to make it as inclusive as possible. And as customizable as possible, so that you can make all kinds of fun things. Yeah. So wait, we were talking about Renegade. We should.
We were. I noticed we were an accident too.
No, but it's good. We should probably do another new premiere. So this will be our song Renegade, which we had not premiered first. It's not our song. It's it's a song by a band that you've probably heard of before. But this is our version of it.
Oh, mother, I'm in fear for my life from the long arm of the law. Lawman has put an end to my running, and I'm so far from home. Oh, mother, I can hear you a-crying, so scared and all alone. Hangman is coming down from the gallows, I don't have very long. The jig is up, the word is out, ah, they finally found me. The renegade who had it made, I'll retrieve for a bounty. Never more to go astray, this will be the end today of a wanted man. Oh, mother, I spent years on the lam, had a high price on my head. Lawman said, get him dead or alive, it's for sure he'll see me dead. Dear mother, I can hear you a-crying, so scared and all alone. Hangman is coming down from the gallows, I don't have very long. The jig is up, the word is out, ah, they finally found me. The renegade who had it made, I'll retreat for a bounty. Never more to go astray, this will be the end today of our wanted man.
Oh, mother, I'm in fear for my life from the long arm of the law. Lawman has put an end to my running, and I'm so far from my home. Oh, mother, I can hear you a-crying, you're so scared and all alone. Hangman is coming down from the gallows, and I don't have very long. The jig is up, the word is out, ah, they finally found me. The renegade who had it made, I'll retreat for a bounty. Never more to go astray, this will be the end today of our wanted man. The jig is up, the word is out, ah, they finally found me. The renegade who had it made, I'll retreat for a bounty. Never more to go astray, this will be the end today of our wanted man. Renegade.
This is the first we are seeing this too.
I will say I had some of like the best like bloopers I've ever had while recording this. Oh, so good. There was a point where I was about to start singing the song and I coughed. I was like, and I just choked myself to death on the corner. It was, oh my God, it was so good. Oh.
I had one where it was after I did a chuggy and a burped. Like I was about to start singing.
I hope
this
you
will
know,
definitely be on a new CD.
Agnes, I showed people that like don't even know you that video. I hope that's all right because I thought it was the funniest thing.
No, that's totally fine. I was just like, okay, all right, let's get ready to.
It was the shock. It was the shock on your face that it happened that was so beautiful.
It just kind of fell out, you know. You're just chugging along, and all of a sudden,
Oh, that's true. Yes, Agnes has not been rogued out of anybody. That's a thing. I didn't know if you. That doesn't happen at every festival that we go to, which is kind of fun.
Oh, I don't know what roguing is.
So there's a rogues guild and there's a wenches guild. And at least at Pittsburgh, every day of the festival, they will pick someone that they want to sort of reward for all of their good deeds. And they'll come up with like a bunch of flowers and be like, oh my God, you're the most amazing person. And we really like you. And we think that you're really interesting. And we so appreciate everything that you bring to our community and stuff like that. So they just give you flowers. Some people make it a little awkward and weird and they'll like lick your foot. And then like most other people are just like, we really like you. And we're so glad that you're here. And that's all.
I love that.
Renaissance rap. Oh, yeah.
I was working on.
I'm gonna do that. It's too bad.
I was working on a Chaste Treasure version of Lizzo's. Oh my God, what is the name of the song?
Which one? Is it Juice?
No. Oh my gosh, I cannot. It's literally like my brain just stopped. Hold on.
Why a man great till they gotta be great? I can't do any more.
No. Yes. Yeah. I really like listening to some of Lizzo's stuff. I really like her song. The boys make me go crazy. That one's ridiculous.
Tell me how.
Yeah, Lizzo's fun.
Love her to death. I'm working on my beard. It's slow going.
Truth hurts. Yes, thank you. Truth hurts.
There we go.
Oh, I love when we killed the lily. Oh, see, I'm repping it. My arterial blood spray hat. That's my thing. That's what I specifically said because they had a bunch of other hats that were at their shop already, and they're like, "Well, there's this one, and it's wine colored." And I was like, "No, I needed to look like I stabbed somebody." And they're like, and then I used that blood to dye my hat, but it turned red instead of brown. I know way too much about that. And yeah, and this is what they came up with, and I love it. It's my favorite.
Fresh.
It's my favorite hat. I have 3. I have 3 of their hats. I have this one, I have a gray one, and then I have my giant white witch's hat. Which is also like my favorite hat to wear.
I usually have a black tam. But
I like the red though. I think it looks
I
good.
it too, but it does not go with my gown.
No. Well, we don't have to design with anything.
Yes.
Rosaline to do Rowan and the Rose.
She needs to do that.
Hey, honey, no. Yes. Make the best merch, guys. Yes. All right. Yes, Anthony Armstrong, you do make the best merch, guys. All right. Now I have so audience. Does anyone have any questions that you'd like us to answer? Other than Rosaline, thank you, Rosaline. You've given us a lot of questions.
Oh, I have been rogued. I have been rogued.
rogued.
I did one day at Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair, and I was so excited to do it. And the biggest surprise was not just that I got to perform at Pennsylvania, but that I got rogued at Pennsylvania.
Yes. Oh my god, I was so cute. Yeah, I've been rogued at Pennsylvania. I've been rogued at Pittsburgh at least twice now.
Oh,
nowhere else so far. Oh my god, I'm just so excited. My fair dad is here. Marcus Harris.
Hi, fair dad. I have
been...
muffins for you. So Marcus, muffins.
These are my muffins, and then we take them away. That was we were backstage at Pittsburgh, and Marcus was talking to us about the choreography from old school R&B, and it's this like, these are my muffins and here's my hand, and these are my muffins and here's my hand, and no, you cannot touch my muffins. Wait, I'm gonna put my hand. No, you can't touch my muffins. It was it was amazing. What do you miss the most during quarantine? Thank you, Dan Hawkins.
PG answer or
that's an interesting question. I would say you can go PG-13. You could go like a hard PG-13. Just be like,
honestly, I miss straight up. I miss going down to the pub, ordering myself the largest, cheesiest, grossest burger you can get on the menu, have myself a pint, and just sitting there and chatting with whoever's around. Like, I think that's something that I really am going to look forward to, is just going to a freaking pub, you know, and just like, maybe, hopefully I'll find some place with live music, or I don't know, go out with some friends. I think like that's what I miss, just going to a pub, really. I miss having like beer tastings, like getting to get like a little tiny flight of beer. Because it's something you really don't get to do. I mean, like, I have like variety packs of things, and you can make like those, if you're very, very cautious, you can make those mixed up variety packs in like Pennsylvania, but it's very hard to get because we, for some reason, don't value our wine and liquor the same way, which is right. But yeah, that's a big thing I miss, is just going out to like Iron Hill Brewery or something and just be like, oh yeah, I'll try a bunch of your new things. How nice. I think I miss I don't do it very often, but once in a while, like I like to go out for like a nice night on the town. Nothing crazy, but you put on your little outfit, and you go wait in line, and you go to a place with lots of music, and you dance for a little while. And I wish that I had the opportunity to do that. You don't know how much you miss it until it's not available. Right.
What is the favorite question you get from fans? All right, I'm gonna be saucy with this one. Mine is, weren't you here last year? And I'm not. It's never me. It's always someone else entirely. And I think that I'm pretty when I'm in like the gowns and stuff, I'm pretty recognizable. But every once in a while they'd be like, wait a minute, didn't you have a blue dress? And I'm like, no, you're thinking of Rosaline. Or like, didn't you have like a purple dress? No, you're thinking of Lady Amanda. Like, I'm like, how do you what? But all right. That's my favorite question, is like, weren't you here last year? That's my saucy favorite question I get from people all the damn time.
I get where are you from often.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
that's always a good question. And they're
I'm
like,
from
do you
round
want something more specific than just Scotland? Because
Scotland.
yeah. Because you can try to be like, oh, I'm from Inverness. And they're like, where the hell
Right.
is that? And I'm like, Scotland. I'm from Scotland. Yeah.
Do you know where Loch Ness is? Ness is my best friend, obviously.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
So wait, Catalina, do you have a favorite question that you get from people?
I only get this question when I am either with you, Lady Morgan, or when I am with like Lady Beatrice or Lady Evangeline. I get this question a lot because we have something called the Secret Tattoo Club, and I often get asked, you know, because if you've been to one of our shows, sometimes some of the ladies will do a secret tattoo club, and if you want to tip us like a lot, we will show you one of our tattoos.
It's usually like $15, yeah.
And I will let our viewers today in on a little secret. People ask me if they can give me the money for the secret tattoo club. And then they ask me, where are your tattoos? And then I have to answer, I don't have any. So that's I get that question a lot. And that's my secret. That is the secret tattoo. That's Victoria's secret.
I love it.
Pat Brayson. Pat Brayson, you've been a big fan of ours for a long time, though. We appreciate it. Will you like Sky Boat Song?
Oh,
all right. So it's a really pretty song, but I feel like it's overdone.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Wait, so I told you this, Agnes. So I've been reading. This is a Nora Roberts novel, and I have pictured Agnes as the lead character, with Tom Hiddleston as the character. It's called A McGregor Christmas. If you've ever.
McGregor Christmas.
I picture like Mr. McGregor from Peter Rabbit, like.
All right, listen, I think we have found a niche thing where I read steamy Scottish romance novels, but as Agnes.
Yes.
So it's like, and then he really?
It's fun. I love Nora Roberts. She's one of my favorite novelists. It's her and like Neil Gaiman, which is a very strange thing. Yes, thank you. Thank you.
I love it.
You into Nora Roberts.
Like,
I tried to get Catalina into it, and she was like, "Oh God, why did you give me this? This is
not my thing. It's fine. It's not my thing.
I don't even know. It's like he dipped his hand down her slender waist. And he caressed her milky white perky bosoms.
Oh no.
I think I might have a career here.
That's just
right.
Oh my God. I'm just reading a line from a romance novel for money. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Rosaline. That's a brilliant suggestion.
I'll do it.
I'm trying to remember where I was going with that. It was just that I was just picturing the two of you together for some reason, and it's very.
Me and Tom Hedy will get along quite well, I believe.
I'm sure. All right, it's your birthday. Can you sing a short happy birthday? All right, yes.
All right, okay. Let's
together.
All together. We're gonna try.
Do you want to do like the longest birthday song? We'll just go right for it. See how it goes.
Do I know the longest birthday song?
You might. Just if you don't, it's all right. We'll just have.
I'll catch on.
Yeah,
it'll be fine. Okay.
All right. This is
your
Oh my God. What kind of train wreck are we putting on together? This is why we have to re-record everything. This is why everything is pre-recorded. Because some people are like, why can't you just perform live? And I'm like, yes, I really, really want to. Except it is such a stupid train wreck every time it happens. Yes, now you know why I pre-tape everything. Yep. Although we haven't pre-taped, do we want to go into We Like Our Men for the heck of it?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Sure. Oh, you know what? Look at that comment.
Perfect.
Now, wait a minute. Can I make a very special request for this? I just thought of this.
Absolutely. Go for it.
I will do my verse about a suggestion that one of you gives me. So if you want to type in, you asked what our favorite drinks are, but I want to know what your favorite drinks are.
Yeah,
and then I will
let's do
pick
that.
one
I like that.
to do my verse about.
Yeah,
to-
if
to
you want
make
to, feel free to comment on YouTube or on Facebook if you have a favorite drink.
and I'll pick one.
Yes. I have one I'm doing later. I still have to film it. That was seltzer. Like a man like we like seltzer. Yeah. I do. I've been really getting into seltzer lately. That in our local grocer we have all different kinds. There's like a blueberry peach one that I think I just tried. Tito's and Sprite. Wow, that's old.
I cannot do mudslides. We will never be allowed on YouTube again. I like mead. I like mead. Who's
You want to do mead? All right.
I
I
mean,
like somebody has to do moonshine because we were supposed to be in Alabama, and I feel like that's a thing.
Do you want Agnes? Do you want mead? And I'll do. What would you prefer?
I don't like mead.
Then I can do mead if you want to do moonshine.
I mean, I could do moonshine unless Morgan, do you want to do moonshine?
No. Go ahead. I'm gonna
All right.
Victory Dirt with double IPA. That's ridiculous. White wine. All right. My stupid lips.
Cheer wine. We found the Pittsburgh person.
Yeah.
I was going to say North Carolina. Are you from
is
North
that there
Carolina?
too?
That's where cheer wine is from.
Oh, it's from North Carolina. I had no idea.
Yep. I went to college where it was manufactured. Or around where it was manufactured.
Oh, God, no, I made it worse. This is stupid. Sorry, my lipstick's giving me issues. And I happen to have a mirror with lights in it as an extra light source. It happens every once in a while. We're like, now it looks worse. All right. Oh, God. Of all of the choices that we have here.
So many good ones.
I think I'm going to stick with mead. I like mead.
All right, you like mead? All right.
Moonshine.
God.
I am a moonshiner from the. That's Irish though.
I'll go with Gentleman Jack. That sounds fun. Yeah. My dad with a clutch snort of Gentleman Jack. I've never heard anyone say that before. And
a clutch snort.
A clutch snort of Gentleman Jack.
Snort.
It's like a little, like a shot. Yeah.
It's like a dram.
All right. Sure. All right. So this is going to be weird because it's not the way we normally do things, but I'm going to start it and then we'll move it to Catalina and then we'll move it to Agnes. I have to point that direction, don't I? Yeah. That way. There it is. That direction because everything's mirrored. All right, Gentleman Jack. So I'm going to do Jack. You're going to do mead and you're going to do
moonshine.
All right. Excellent. Let's see how this goes. We like our men like we like our drinks, only when we want it, only when we want it. We like our men like we like our drinks, and they like us as well. I like my men like I like Gentleman Jack, only when I want it, only when I want it. I like my men like I like Gentleman Jack. A little sweet, a little dark, featured in a lot of fairy tales. There's a Jack in almost everything. If you've never noticed before.
Huh.
Yeah. Conspiracy theory. And they like us as well.
We like our men like we like our drinks, only when we want it, only when we want it. We like our men like we like our drinks, and they like us as well. I like my men like I like my mead, only when I want it, only when I want it. I like my men like I like my mead. Hard, sweet, and strong enough for a Viking.
Woo! Very exciting.
And they like us as well.
We like our men like we like our drinks, only when we want it, only when we want it. We like our men like we like our drinks, and they like us as well. I like my men like I like my moonshine, only when I want it, only when I want it. I like my men like I like my moonshine. Illegal. Probably made by some guy named Bubba and can take paint off a car.
And in a bathtub.
And in a bathtub.
There you go. In a bathtub. That's the important part.
Sneaky still. Wee! And they like us as well.
Oh, this is hard. We like our men like we like our drinks. Only when we want it, only when we want it. We like our men like we like our drinks, and they like us as well. We like our men like we like to drink. Only when we want it, only when we want it. We like our men like we like to drink. Only when consent is express and freely given. And they like us as well. Taco Bell!
They like us as well. The Thor.
And they like us as well. Pete Thinner.
And they like us as well.
Bum, bum.
Oh my god, this is what happens when we try to do things live. All right. That was ridiculous.
You're welcome.
That was off the cuff. On the fly. There we go. Yay! I'm glad some people liked it. If you would like to do something like this, but with a little bit more planning, you can ask us to write verses. That's been something that we've been doing lately. So if you would like a verse of Caviar or of the drinking song or of something like this, We Like Our Men, feel free to request that on PayPal as well. It is $10 for just a written verse, so we will write it specifically for you, or $15 and you can get it sung to you directly. So we will include a video clip of us performing the thing that either we wrote or that one of our friends wrote or whatever it is. But you are welcome to request those things from us, which will be very exciting. We've gotten a lot of good requests as well, which has been really fun. Product placement for Taco Bell. Thank you, Marcus Harris. I was like, what's a fun thing that rhymes with as well? Taco. I miss tacos. I know I could go out and get them if I really, really wanted to, but I miss tacos. That's
And
like,
beavers.
And beavers, yes.
And beavers.
Like a beaver taco. That would be great.
Ooh.
Do either of you happen to have questions for the rest of the trio?
Ooh.
I'm just curious because I had come prepared with one because it was something I was thinking about while we were sitting around. But do either of you have things with like, oh my god, what's like your favorite festival or what's your
I have one.
favorite song? All right, Catalina, what do you got?
If you could do a collaboration song with any act on the circuit, what act or acts would it be? Like something, it doesn't mean you love them more than anyone else, whoever's watching, but just something you can see yourself doing a collaboration with them.
Oh, Lord.
All right, I've got a bit of an answer.
All right.
So I've been thinking about this oddly enough for a while. So right now, we are contracted to do the very end of the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair, which is one of my favorite times to be there because it's in, thank you, Rosaline, for bumping a bunch of stuff. It's October, all the leaves are changing. They tend to go really, really over the top with the joust. Agnes, you have to come to the Pennsylvania show.
All right.
It's
Easy peasy.
absolutely
I'll be there.
ridiculous. But I've always wanted to do like a collaboration with all of the other performers that are there to do like Thriller.
Oh,
Actually perform
That would
a
be-
chunk of Thriller. Because I've seen them, and I was part of it back in like 2012 when we did like the Thriller dance, but we only did the dance. We didn't do any of the singing. And then they brought it back again a couple of years later, which was really, really fun. But I really want to do like part of the song before we actually performed it. And just having that with like Rowan in the Rose or Rowan the Bowen, who does like he's a cello. So like having him just like play the bass line on a cello would be really fabulous. Right? Just being able to perform on that stage with as many musicians as possible. Like getting the brass band to come in with the horn parts would be so good. That's my goal. That would be the thing. Agnes, do you have an answer for that one?
I would love to do a comedy of errors because that's what it would be with the Washerwell Winches.
Oh my god!
I think that would be
so much fun.
So much fun just to like us getting dirty, them getting clean. Let's see what happens. You know, I don't know, just like hilarity.
we mud wrestle and then they wash our clothes while we sing.
Yeah.
Perfect. Done. I would absolutely love that. I think that would be so much fun.
Oh gosh.
Thank you, John. Thank you, John Pyle. Your CD is in the mail, by the way. I did get signed, but it is in the mail. And if anybody wants to have CDs, yes, we have those available. I've mentioned that before. And we can sign them. It's just a little bit more ridiculous. The last group was like within a half hour's drive of each other. This group is a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
Well, Catalina, do you have an answer for your own question?
Oh goodness. I think that I had the greatest moment of my life when I got to do O Fortuna
Oh my god!
with all of the acts. But I think if I got a chance to do it again, I would want to do. For those of you who were there for Go Fortuna, you're welcome.
So good.
So good. But I would want to sing the Timmy song with the Donegal Dogs. And it's also not called the Timmy song. It's actually called Holloway Joe. And I thought
it's Holloway Joe.
Oh,
So like when they do Holloway Joe, hey Holloway, well Holloway Joe, Timmy Too Ray, like that kind of thing. Yeah. We just start shouting Timmy whenever we're watching them do it, and it's so much fun. Yeah,
that's awesome.
So if you're out there, Donegal Dogs,
we're ready for it. Yeah. Wrong chat before, but the same as last time. What fair would you like to attend that you've not attended before? All right, so I've answered this question, but I would love to pose that to either of you. I had said the big Texas festival. I think it was the Texas Renaissance Fair.
Oh yeah,
because it's so big, and I've never been to something that was that large. So what is a festival that you would like to perform at that you've not performed at before?
I think the ones that are on the top of my list would probably be Stirling and probably Stirling, Bristol, or the Maryland Fair, because I've not been to any of those, and I hear that they're fantastic. Like I've been to quite a few, but those are the big ones I feel like I have not yet experienced that I'd love to just go and see, if not perform at, you know. So
I think mine would be my very first Renaissance festival. I was very, very little, and I was on a family vacation to Arizona, and we went to the Arizona Renaissance Festival.
Oh, wow.
And I have photographs of myself and family all standing there with like our little flower crowns outside the joust, which in the background were people that I have since worked with, which is very strange.
Right? Isn't that bizarre? Yeah, I have. This is why I know Marcus Harris, because when I was like 9 years old, I have photos of myself at the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair after he had died, which is always really fun. So he's like covered in blood, and my sister are just like, "Yay! I got to sit next to a knight!" And he came out like at the end of the show and just like took pictures with people, and yeah, that's been like a continual inspiration for me. It's just having a dead guy. It was fun. Yeah. Arizona, oh god, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I'd go to Arizona in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Love to see us in Kansas City or St. Louis.
Ooh.
Funny enough, unless things drastically change, which they might, and I'm totally accepting of whatever Providence decides, we have a standing contract with Kansas City.
Ooh.
Yeah, I gotta put together who's going. I had asked certain people, and I'm still waiting on officially signing all the documentation for everything. But of course, that's been very much delayed due to COVID-19, which I'm sure you can appreciate. There have been a lot of festivals that have either cancelled altogether or have delayed, which we totally understand and we definitely appreciate. And we're looking forward to hopefully still doing Pittsburgh, especially. Because we would really, really like to be there. But I know that Colorado got bumped back a week or quite a while, actually. They're opening in August now, so that changes.
Oh, wow.
Well, it is all about Arizona. I'm working on it. All right, I'm working on it. But yeah, hopefully these standing contracts that we have, including Kansas City, will still end up moving forward. What was Kansas City? It was Kansas City. It wasn't Kentucky. I confused myself in my head. We're very popular, is what I'm saying.
Yes, we are. And on Wednesdays, we wear pink. So
yeah, that's
I
true.
do sometimes. It's not intentional, but I do. It was Casey. Thank you, Rosalind. Appreciate that. Yes, it was Kansas City that had requested us for a good long time. Do we have a COVID-19 or a quarantine song? No, do you?
So one of my verses that I wrote is quarantine, but I don't know how appropriate it would be to perform it.
It depends on how comfortable you are. Go for it.
No, I would love to. I'm just saying it was a little commission, but I would be happy to share it. I hope that's okay.
I mean, you've already sent it to.
That's true. That's true. It is done. It is done. It was commissioned by someone. Let me pull it up here.
Once we've performed what we've commissioned, if we choose to perform it again, that's.
Oh, I have it. I actually have it in my notes here. All right. So it's
go ahead.
It's an auto verse. So I'll just do that part of the verse very quickly.
I still don't believe you can do that. Just rattle off an auto verse.
I cannot.
Neither can I. It's in limerick form, but it's in limerick form with a twist, and that's why.
With a punchline.
Yeah.
All right. You ready? I do. I have one for you. We're having a global pandemic. Now my dating life's pretty pathetic. I asked for sanitizer. Otto brought me some guys. We're distracted but still biogenic.
That is delightful. I love that so hard.
Oh my god. That's yes.
Oh, that makes me so very happy.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
We do have a final song that we still have to get to.
Yes, we do.
Almost at the end. But we're almost at an hour. All right. All right. I'll set that up in a second. I would at least like to remind you, thank you all so much for joining us today. And this will be not only just live broadcast, but also available on YouTube throughout, until oblivion. So if you feel like going on later on and you want to check it out, feel free to do so. This will be posted on our Facebook page. So anything that you donate today, which is May the 1st, or tomorrow, will be split between the three of us that you see performing today. Thank you. Awesome claps. Yay. Thanks, Dan Hawkins. And if you have any requests for CDs or T-shirts or merchandise of any kind, feel free to contact us on either the PayPal link that you see below or Spreadshirt. Yes, thank you. At Chaste Treasure. So it's spreadshirt.com/Chaste Treasure to order your own customized T-shirt. And you can, there are specific things that we've put together for different logos, but feel free to do what you want with it. Yes, thank you, Rosaline. Put your tips in our box. Yes.
Put your tips in our box, baby.
We are sharing the tips in our boxes. Yay. Yes, but we've been pretty thrilled with doing this tonight. I've been pretty happy to be able to finally get a chance to do this.
Yeah.
Especially with the three of you. I really, really wanted to do this live in Alabama. That would have been really, really fun.
Oh, this would have been so much fun. An absolute blast.
We do have at least a final song. Yes, one day. We'll do this.
Yes.
It'll be a thing. But we do have a final song to premiere. What do you have something, Agnes?
Do we get to toast?
Oh, sure. Yeah, it is. That's correct. Yes. We're doing Swallow as our last song. But yes, we may feel free to do a toast. So I have my new favorite glass, which says I like to hug ships. I don't think either of you have seen this yet. It's really, really fun.
I have a very timely one.
Ooh, all right, go ahead, Catalina.
All right. A toast.
A toast.
A toast.
Here's to staying positive and testing negative.
Yeah.
100%.
Absolutely. Oh, good.
Mm.
All right, friends, please enjoy this performance of Swallow.
A lady doesn't speak when she knows it's not her turn. A lady doesn't speak when she knows her words can burn. A lady doesn't speak when her words will bring you shock. A lady doesn't speak when her mouth is full of fa la 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 la. Now our advice to follow in summer, spring or fall. Just listen for the swallow. Fa la 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 la. Just listen for the swallow. Fa la 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 la. Just listen for the.
A lady doesn't stop when she's left a job undone.
A lady doesn't stop when her guests are having fun. A lady doesn't stop when she knows that duty calls. A lady doesn't stop if it leaves you with blue. Fa la 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 la. Now our advice to follow in summer, spring or fall. Just listen for the swallow. Fa la 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 la. Just listen for the swallow. Fa la 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 la. Just listen for the.
A lady always swallows, though bitter is their beer.
A lady always swallows, though the taste may bring a tear. A lady always swallows, though her jaw it may be numb. A lady always swallows when her mouth is full of fa la 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 la. Now our advice to follow in summer, spring, or fall. Just listen for the swallow. Fa la 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 la. Just listen for the swallow. Fa la 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 la. Just listen for the. My God. Swallow.
Oh, that's perfect. Yay! Yes, Rosaline. Next episode is Fluff. Yeah, we're gonna have, so this at least for some states has been a continual process, and we are still doing it. So we are planning on continuing to give you content about every 2 weeks. So hopefully you continue to like it. And we'll keep going until we run out of shows that we didn't get to perform. Which is it's like unfortunate, but like also I'm thrilled that we get to at least do this. You know, that we get to present something of all of us together, which I
honestly,
really
I love just having something to work on. You know?
yeah.
So, like,
and a round of applause also goes out to our Fräulein Alpha in the background, who has not only produced this show, but also been able to produce all of the videos that we've put together as well. And you are viewing this on StreamYard. So it's StreamYard. It's got like a little duck in the background, which is really cute. But it's a really interesting show platform. So if you're curious about it and you'd like to email us or Facebook message us, etc., for more information about what StreamYard as a platform is, feel free to do so. Yes. Yay! Thank you, Eleanor. Yay. I'm trying to think if there's anything important that we need. What? Oh, wait, I can't.
wait, high five. Ready? Nope. Okay, nope.
Will the same three of you be singing at Flarf, or will at least one of you be singing at Flarf? It was the group that is performing for Flarf, which will be in like 2 weeks, give or take. Will be the group that was down there at the time when we had to close early. So I know that was Elsa and Sultana Lila.
So Sultana Lila will be there from last year.
Yeah. And I'm trying to remember who the third person was. It's a lot of people moving at a lot of times, depending on what's going on. Oh my God, it's a Russian friend. It was
Katya.
Katya, yes. Lady Katya.
Adore her. Love her.
So much fun.
Katya!
Yay! Yeah, no, she's great. I love her. So yeah, it'll be those three for the next go around. And then eventually, the really exciting thing is that we'll be able to get our West Coast team finally out on here. I got a chance to see them when I was out there for my honeymoon, which was really lovely. Thanks. We miss you. I wish I could have been there for Alabama. It is really one of my favorite things to do.
Yes.
Well,
yes, we will have an NJ fair group as well. Yes. I think I'm trying to remember it's Florida, and then I think trying to remember what's next. It's Oklahoma. Florida, and then Oklahoma's in there, and Philadelphia. That was a crew that got missed as well. That's where people will be at. People who have been asking about Lady Amanda. Lady Amanda was scheduled to do adjusting myself. Lady Amanda was scheduled to do Philadelphia, and she did not get a chance. So that'll be one of our people that is on deck. We also have the West Coast crew. They did not get to do their Montana show, which we were really looking forward to, and an Arizona show, which has now been postponed until September. And then we'll eventually get to do New Jersey as well. And then there was an additional crew that got to do like Delaware and Virginia. And then we'll start doing the weird stuff. Like, I'm really excited. There's new ladies that nobody has seen before. There's ladies that have been participating in some of these verses, like Lady Beatrice. She's actually recorded some verses. So if you really, really miss Lady Beatrice, feel free to request that she record a specific verse for you. She's willing to do it. Yeah, a lot of different people from a lot of different places. There we go. Thank you, Rosaline. It's Flarf, Philly, OKRF, Montana, Bowers Beach, and then New Jersey. Yeah, so we got a lot of content lined up. It's just a matter of actually doing all the things and scheduling them in a correct way. But we're all very excited to join you today and to continue to join you throughout the rest of the year as much as possible.
Yay.
I buy merch, the money goes to all of you. Yes, Dan Hawkins. Currently, the money, it's like 90% goes to the 3 performers that you're seeing today, and then 10% goes to the business just to make sure that we can put things on, distributing, which we're really, really excited about. And hopefully next week we'll get to make the official announcement about having everything up on iTunes and all that kind of stuff. So, we're very, very much looking forward to it. Any parting words that either of you would like to give to anybody?
Just everybody stay safe. We love all of you. Thank you so much for tuning in to our crazy weirdness, and thank you for allowing us to do this, allowing us to be, this is what we do for a living. And thank you for being awesome and going along for the ride with us.
Yes.
Catalina, anything you'd like to add?
I feel like that was absolutely what I wanted to say. And so thank you from me as well. And this is just a little ciao for now, and that we will see you soon.
Mm-hmm.
Really.
Yeah, we're all very much hopeful that things will improve. But until they do, and even possibly afterwards, we'll still be doing this kind of digital content. I think that it's a new avenue for us, and it's been a really fun adventure. And as long as you're interested in watching something like this, we'll keep making them. So even if we get to perform in Alabama next year with this 3 trio, which I would be really, really happy to do so, you might be able to see us as an additional thing as well. So yes, from all of us to all of you. Oh, Lady bless. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. I'm the Lady Morgan.
I am Lady Catalina.
I'm still Agnes.
Yay! And together we are
Chaste Treasure.